All right, so just decided to do this just a quickie. Since other people are doing it, I thought I would pitch in, have some reviews on things that I was interested in. This is of course for the Vampire the Masquerade Jam, and we're gonna take a look at a game that, as far as I remember, I haven't seen featured or played in any of the other streams or videos. So I'm just trying to get that diversity out there and see if we can get some attention on things that haven't been covered yet. I may be wrong. I don't know. I'm also trying to focus on submissions that don't have a lot of comments, so that people. I mean, I know I want feedback on mine, so I imagine other people would as well. So let's take a look at To the Guilty Death, which is again Vampire Jam submission. And from the description of the page, we're looking at a hybrid between a visual novel and an RPG game, with exploration RPG 2D top-down exploration elements, I guess. So in concept, that sounds really cool. We'll take a look at how many bugs there are, how many technical issues. Already on the game page, you can see snippets of information about the characters that you're going to play as. Um, just get that advice right out the door. Yeah, you're gonna have to spell check that, or you're gonna have to give it to a person to go through, to to have a just have a scan of it, or whatever. I'm probably not the best person, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, it might turn some people off, because usually the description is like the first thing you see right after the screenshots or the banner. And yeah, if your description has a lot of spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, people might not give your game a chance. So hopefully you can get that fixed. That's under the rules, I'm pretty sure. So just to give it a little bit of a better presentation. And yeah, so from what I can see, this was made in RPG Maker. Uh, don't really know what version, but yeah, we're also gonna take a gander here and say that it's MV. I'm not familiar with MC, so if I see it, I wouldn't be able to identify. Let's take a look. Always dash. These are, yeah, okay. These are default keys, so that's gonna be a little uncomfortable. Full screen ATB. Okay, so are we using a non-default battle system? That sounds kind of cool. Background music, no problems there. Okay, so I can't rebind my keys, it seems. I'm trying to use WASD, and it's not letting me. So I think that would be a problem. You can, yeah, depending on this version, you can just use Yonfly's keyboard config. It's really easy to set up. You put it in there, and it has an option to just turn everything into WASD. Yeah, WASD. So you don't have to really configure anything. It's pretty easy to do. So I guess we're playing with the goddamn fucking arrows, and yeah, these buttons over here. It's gonna be a little weird. Okay, let's start. Warning: this game contains strong language, scenes with explicit violence, drug use, mental illness, and graphic violence a little too fast. This game was created as part of Vampire the Masquerade Game Jam. Let's try to slow those down a little bit. Logo, base is covered. No legal issues here, right? Okay. It's going too fast. I'd like to have time to soak it all in, and but yeah, let's take a look. Okay, when these people woke up on that very day, none of them imagined what would happen when the sun died and the pale moon reached the skies. We werewolves? Bernard was very anxious. He robbed a person on the last day, and he was sure that someone has followed him back home. If you're talking in the past, it would be had followed him back home. Uh, it might not be a mistake. You might be talking about what's happening right now. The newbie in her hospital bed was sorely awaiting the loss of her fight against leukemia. Okay. Totally hopeless. I mean, if she's dressed like that, I don't think she's all that sad. It's not the normal, leukemia patient attire, I would say. Emerald woke up full of energy. She had to teach early that day and was in a hurry, otherwise she would be late. So, if you didn't read the snippets on the submission page, these are the characters that we're going to be playing as. So we got like a Ravnos jazz player, something. This girl, which is a biology teacher, which I've never seen a biology teacher that looks like that. So we have a girl that has leukemia, and the last one I don't remember. I think he's just like a robber or something. I don't know. And Sebastian with his head beaten by the hangover. You're talking about the movie Hangover? Or just a hangover? Because, it's kind of weird that you capitalize it and then you use the, so maybe take care of that. After a gig he did last night, Will called me on his house, probably in his house, alongside his family. Yeah, as I said, we're not gonna, harp on too hard on that because it seems to be a recurring issue. So my advice to you is just get a spell check, get someone to go through your dialogue, your text, and shouldn't be too difficult to fix. You can do it under the rules, I'm pretty sure. Just another day on their lives, and then the night came, and with it, blood. All right, spooky. They were killed by monsters that believed to have any kind of power over their lives. Well, I mean, killed is a strong word. They were dead, and yet alive. Their old world withered like a rose. They would never see the sunrise again. No more nights spent on the bar with their friends. Why not? It's nighttime. I mean, not with their friends, but they can make new friends. Your social life doesn't end when you turn into a vampire, right? They could never again be around their families. Everything was gone. Just sadness and despair all over. In this new life, they were taught to have purpose, touchstones, and convictions, all right? To hold on to what they believed that could keep them humane. I think humane is an adjective, and you're looking for a noun, so it would be human. Humane is like when you sacrifice a pet or an animal, you can do it in a humane way or humanely. So it can be an adjective, an adverb. I don't think it can be a noun. Humane. Well, you're using it as an adjective. Not quite sure. The smallest mistake could make them lose, double O in lose, themselves for the beast within. Making them, we're just gonna stop talking about it. There's a lot of typos and grammar errors. Take a look at it. Just get it done. Making them become the monsters they really are. Halfeld City and Anarch Territory. I'm not sure if this city is fictional or not, but based on the information we have on the site, it is a coastal city with a Gothic vibe to it. That does not look coastal. This is just another night of their own lives. These last weeks have being really messed up. A preoccupation is troubling them. The Blood Tears Coterie is in charge of investigating any kind of masquerade breach, and they are usually successful on this task. So there's kind of like a detective force within the Vampire Society, especially the group on its former formation with Emerald, Danube, and Sebastian. So the teacher, the leukemia girl, and the jazz musician, I think. However, even with the arrival of a new coterie member, Bernard, the group were able to deal with their tasks with pride. With pride? But about 2 weeks ago, things just got out of hand. These nights have not been good to them. In fact, these are horrible nights for all the kindred on the territory. A serial killer is drawing too much attention. Mortal or kindred, I wonder. The vampire, as the media so biased calls them, have a method that draws the whole of votes to the kindred society. Bite marks on the neck, claw slashes all over the body, dismemberments, horror and blood. This case has already drawn attention on the national level in such a way that vampires from other domains are asking themselves, what the fuck is going on? Okay, and then the face is blurred out on the stock image from the art pack, so I'm guessing, I'll take my cursor off the screen, sorry. Yeah, I'm guessing this is, like a vampire that is doing stuff outside of coterie jurisdiction. Not a big lore expert, so please forgive me if I, fuck something up. A feeling of guilty, yep, and incompetence is drowning the coterie right now. They are unable to find the assassin. 2 weeks have passed, 6 victims. Families lost their loved ones, and they just can't make it work. This have being such a heavy weight on their shoulders. But not tonight. Tonight they want to forget, so they decided to go to that place. Which place? Chronicle to the guilty death. Scene 1, Gothic Hollow, Hellfield City. Okay, maybe let me decide when I want to exit that. I wanted to take a look at the map. Sucks that I didn't get the chance. The Gothic Hollow, a recently opened nightclub on the northeast of downtown. This is a stock image, but I like what you did with it. Because you kind of played with the art a little bit from what I can see. I don't remember the exact layout of the original image, but I like this style actually. From your screenshots, I can see that you have kind of like cartoony characters on a realistic background from the stock sites, things like that. And yeah, I love that. It reminds me of early computer games, like early horror computer games like Phantasmagoria, like that kind of like really janky, uncomfortable, kind of awkward style. Another example, Virtual Hide Live, the 3D Hide Live that is 2D. So that's a plus. I'm really digging the art style here. I'm not digging the fucking controls, hopefully you can get that fixed. The Gothic Hollow, a recently opened nightclub on the northeast of downtown. This is quite a peculiar place, full of people from all tribes and agendas. It is also full of vampires since it has just become the new rack in town. The shell was completely different from the inside. Those who saw the Gothic Hollow from the outside would think it was just another punk hole. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. I'm sorry, it's a punk hole. Once inside, one is struck by the visuals of being a punk hole when you said it wasn't. The nightclub has a strange gothic vibe to it. Does it? I don't know. She's punk for sure. This guy's a punk. She might be like Uptown Valley Girl or goth. And these guys I can't really get a good look at. Nitpicky. Let's continue. Nightclub has a strange gothic vibe. It is hard to trace an epoch that they try to approach, but somehow it kind of works. The place is always full of people, so it's kind of like trying to emulate a decade, I guess. Probably like 90s grunge is the vibe I'm getting. The coterie went there on that specific night to forget. They needed a break just for a tiny moment from all that bullshit. The vampire murder bullshit. But as one wise person once said, trying to avoid your problems is the best way to get fucked by them. I kind of like that phrase. Let's see if it holds relevance to the things that we're going to be doing. We begin our scene with Bernard. That sentence specifically, I would get rid of it. It sounds really theatrical. Like you're going to, introduce the first act. And it's okay if you're self-aware, but it has to be consistent. You have to do it the whole game. Again, going back to Russian games, Eastern European games like Pathologic, I think is the best example. Where you start and everyone is like, they don't even are like, fleshed out characters. They just have names like, I don't know, the actor, the actress. I don't remember the exact names. It's something like the medic or I don't know. And, really pretentious theatrical names. I would take it out. I want to feel like I'm in this world, and I don't want to feel like I'm being told about this world. Like you're telling me a story, or you're, or I'm seeing a play about you showing me what's going on. I want to feel inside the world. Just a tip there. He is sitting near the bar with a 500 milliliter specific mug with Pilsen chop. I'm sure it's delicious. Don't really like beer that much, but the glass is sweating as the drink gets hotter and hotter. He hadn't even touched the mug. Right? His mind was in a total mess. Bernard does not like to lose the grasp and control of the situation, and yet he just can't do anything to solve their problem. Okay, so the drink is getting warm because I'm just, not drinking it, and I'm spending a lot of time. And I suppose this is me right here, Bernard. Maybe have like a zoom in on who I'm talking, or maybe just like a little animation, balloon or emotion balloon right here, just to let me know that this is the guy I'm talking to. But this may not be an actual scene in the game. This may be an image. I'm not sure. I don't know what it looks like. Okay, why this isn't working? I don't get it. Oh, he's moving. Okay, so now it's a scene, or I guess it always was, but the events were not processing. We are giving our best every single night, and it still isn't enough. And as we do nothing, more people dies. Once again, I'm dedicating myself to something. Once again, I'm being useless. Well, I mean, being useless is doing something, I guess. I'm just a failure. Well, take it easy on yourself. At least you're ripped. You go to the gym. Bernard's neck skin crawls as he listens to her words again inside his mind. You useless. Did you rant for that? Did you? Are you going to run away again, Bernard? Is that his ex-wife? Was that the reason why you killed me? She was always there, ever present? Since that night, 5 months ago. It doesn't look like this will stop. He is stuck with her presence inside his head. Hey man, you good? Having a bad night? Yeah, just another day of my life. Oh, okay, here, the question marks are here. I was wondering what this guy was. I feel you, bro. He looks like a guy that would use the word bro, I guess. Do you like this place? Never came here before. It's kind of edgy for my taste. To be honest, I wasn't even paying attention to the place. I just needed the distraction. Well, at least it is something new. Okay, maybe I'm confused and stupid because I thought this was like a place where, vampires hang out regularly. Even though it is new, they know what this place is about. So I don't know why he's talking about it like it's the first time he steps foot in here. Whoever made this place is crazy. This looks expensive. Does it? Well, enjoy your night, man. Bye. Okay, goodbye. You too. Once again, Bernard lost himself in thoughts, the voices of his sire hammering inside his head, the voice of the beast always hungry. He is brought back to reality as a cold hand touches his arm. Hey, it's Leukemia Girl. I think. It was the newbie. These nights have been consuming her energies as no other had. The job they have to do. The fact that she still studies law, even after death, all by herself, and the pressure the coterie is suffering is too much for her. Her head is so crowded that she even forgot to call on the powers of the blood to activate the blush of life, a kindred facade to look more alive. I mean, is it really like, I assume this place is, dark, full of smoke. Is it really that big of a deal? From what I remember, you activate Blush of Life to be able to do things that mortals do, like, drink something and having it stay in your system for, long enough so that you don't have to vomit it immediately, or being able to smoke things, stuff like that. So I don't know if she needs to keep it up all the time just to look human. Her skin was so pale that it was even possible to see the veins on her face. Okay, so she's, what do you call it? Cappadocian, maybe? Her eyes were lifeless and dull, her lips cyanotic. She tried to cover with lipstick, but the color contrasts so much with her pallor that she ends up attracting more attention than desire. That's, I like that play on, she is trying to stay, like, you can even see it in her clothing, how she, the way she dresses, she's trying to stay unnoticed, but she draws attention like that. I think that juxtaposition is pretty good. The furred hood and the white fringe of her hair covers a trace of her lineage. The third eye in the middle of her forehead. Doesn't really cover it. I can see it right there. How are you feeling, dear? Hey B, sorry for saying this. I know this isn't the best moment for that, but you look dead. She is dead, I know. Not feeling so good, not in the mood to look alive, to be honest. It is for the best, though. At least this way the other people will not get close to me. So she really doesn't like people. I know, we've been through some shit lately. Well, come on, sit here, pretend to drink something with me. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll have some wine. Now, question is, does this establishment have vampire employees that know... Okay, there's an animation globe. That lets me know what's going on. I need all this at the start. I don't need the rest of the cutscene, so maybe just download a map zoom plugin, and after you present this, just take me right here, because this is what I want to see. It doesn't matter if I'm downloading this game, I already know that the graphics are going to pixelate, so it doesn't really matter if I zoom in, if you zoom in and it pixelates the whole thing. I want to focus on this, right? Suddenly a commotion started at the Gothic Hollow's entrance. Yeah, someone came in while I was talking. Bernard and the newbie turned to see what was causing such effect. Sebastian had arrived. One of the most famous rappers of the region, known as MC Shango. Cool name. Early that night, he had to attend on a meeting at the Bahari's garden on Halfield City. He couldn't say no. He had to go to that fucking place, listen to the same old cultist bullcrap that he even didn't believe. He was pretty much done with that Lilith crap. Alright, a bunch of lies in his opinion. His faith was within a Rwanda, not with some Christian biblical shit. I don't know enough about the Lilith cults to make an informed critique here, so yeah, we're just gonna move on. But he had no choice but to listen to that over and over again. He was forced to be part of that cult, a spokesperson to spread the Dark Mother's word through his verses. Every night he was afraid that his refusal would put his family in danger, so he swallows his pride and awaits for the moment of retribution and freedom. So he doesn't want to be there, but he has to be there. That's what I'm getting. What puts his dead heart at ease are his daughter's messages of care and love, and even the harsh and cold messages sent by his ex-wife. Okay, so this is the gangrel guy? The one that had to divorce his wife because he became a vampire, I think. You have to read the character intros to get that, and yeah, I'm thinking if that is even necessary, maybe you could just put that in the game somehow. You know, just like as you're introducing your characters, a little window that says, oh, you know, this guy did this, instead of having it, you know, on the website, because I guarantee you a lot of people are not going to read your submission page. They're just, you know, going to go ahead and click download and see what's up with your game. So maybe put that in the game as well. Knowing they were alive and well was more than enough to keep his beast cage inside him. Yeah, I mean, you still need blood. Influencer. MC Shango, I can't believe you're here tonight. Can I make a quick live stream with you? Sure, no problem. Hey guys, I'm here on the Gothic Hollow tonight as a Gothic Lolita, as you can see. Yeah. I mean, the pigtails are, you know, mandatory, I guess, but my cosplay is not important now. Look who I just found here. Is it really a cosplay if you're in the goth club? Isn't everyone dressing like that? Look who I just found here, MC Shango, the best rapper in town. Yo guys, evening. I'll get some water here. This intro's taking a little longer than expected. I'm freaking out. Ah, what are you waiting for? Come here to see us, you nerds. It's not nice to insult your audience. Thanks, I love your work. I was not that into your older music, but this new album is amazing. Please, if you excuse me, I have other things to do. Oh, kind of a dick, right? And he did grant us an interview, so... Of course, she loves the Bahari subliminal message on his new music over the poetry he used to wrote about the community. Poverty and police violence. Classic rapper. They all do, yeah. His career was boosted by all that Lilith shit. That was infuriating for him. So... Huh. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not that familiar with the Lilith cults, but I do remember something about Bahari being in there. So I'm guessing his new music includes like really, you know, gothic lyrics in rap, and that's what's making him popular. There's a bunch of playboys playing as gangsters. They can't see the reality of the streets from their medium-class apartments. It's a little too on the nose. Fuck this. Okay, Mr. Bruja. To make things worse, we still have the son of a bitch that is killing those people. We are fucked to the bone. That depends. I mean, they're just mortals, right? Does it really matter that much if they're killed or not? I can't even imagine waking up one night and finding out that Claire or Vicky were another one of his victims. I have to finish this quickly. I've done this before, so I know it takes a lot of time. And this cutscene probably took you a long time as is. But yeah, between your text boxes, have this guy, move over here. Or have this guy move down here and talk to this girl instead. Just have them turn. You had a guy go to the bathroom before. That was cool. But yeah, some kind of movement. Because like I said, at first, before the people started moving, I thought this was just an image and not an actual map. So something you could do. You guys look like shit. That's not very nice. Yo, man, what's up? I mean, you don't even have to answer. Beats me. Night's full of crap. I wouldn't know. Hey, Shango. Hey, B. Are you okay? You look bad. Not as bad outside as I'm on the inside. Oh, life is pain. It's okay. We'll fix this later. Where's Emerald? She's probably teaching. Music change? I still haven't seen her tonight. She's being through the same shit as we are. Maybe worse. She thinks that the killer is the same one that killed her mother and sister and embraced her. What? Why? Did you think it makes sense? Could it be? Don't know. I don't think this is true, but convincing her otherwise is another difficult task, and I'm full of these to accept another one. I know, this is messing me up. We have to find this killer. Can't think of anything else but this. We have to deal with this bullshit. I can't handle another night of this crap. This fucker must be dusted. I like that phrase. No one cares for the community, man. If he starts his killing spree there, no police car will make its way to save the poor. At least not in time. Guys, let's not suffer in advance. One night at a time. We'll figure it out, I know. There's no one night at a time. The time is now. We have to finish this. At the corner of the dance floor, Emerald is as far away from everyone as possible. Oh, I thought she was home or something. She does not exist. Every single document or file about her was erased. Again, you're telling me this story. Who the fuck is Emerald? Is it her? Is it? I'm guessing it's her or maybe this sprite over here. I don't know who she is. Zoom in on her or give her a little icon, like a heart or an exclamation mark, so I can see who she is. I mean, I'll find out later, but I want to find out now. The reason why it had to be done never left her mind. Okay, she moved. I thought that was a bouncer. The very person that embraced her killed her family and left. When the police arrived, she was found near the bodies, covered in blood. She was accused of murder, and if it wasn't for the Baron Lua guiding her and taking care of her zeroed mask, her unlife would be even harder. She's afraid that one of those teenagers would recognize her as their former biology teacher. Okay, so she quit teaching, I guess. So she tries to avoid them as best as she can. She's been watching her coterie this entire time from afar, and that was really painful. They are her new family, and she can't do anything to prevent them to feel such weight and suffering. She sees them as one of those problematic students that have potential, but just needs a little effort. But she can't help them, and that hurts so bad. When she noticed that they are all together, she swallows her sadness and moves towards them. Hey team, hi. Okay, so I thought you were talking about her going to the students. Maybe I misunderstood that. Whatever. How are you, sis? Hey girl, how you doing? She looks troubled. Hi teacher. We were waiting for you. It's kind of kinky that he just calls her teacher. I'm a teacher, and people don't refer to me as teacher outside the classroom. Evening. Come join the pretend you're drinking army. Why not? If I could, I'd drown myself in vodka. I mean, you can. You're gonna puke it all later. But you gotta shield the buff. Just do it. If you guys don't mind, can we leave somewhere else? Can we go somewhere else? There are too many eyes on me here. Shango, you know I like you, but really, when you arrive, you bring all the holophones with you. I know. Let's go. Okay. The vampire killed a woman at the bathroom. I mean, she's coming, she's in shock. She's coming out of the bathroom. Does she have the ability to identify the killer as a vampire? I mean, I know the people in the streets call him the vampire. That's his nickname, but she just gets the fuck out of Dodge. What the fuck she just said? That's convenient. We're drinking at the same bar where the vampire attacked. Are you fucking kidding me? See, this is cool. I see them like interacting. I mean, it's on the loop, but it's enough. This gives me the idea of movement. It doesn't make me feel like I'm looking at a still image. Again, I know it takes time because I did it myself, and like a 5-minute cutscene took me like 3 hours. So I know what it's like. But yeah, this looks good. More of this. Pandemonium. Chaos was inflamed as the clientele became completely desperate. Some were calling the police, sending messages home, making lives on their social media. Making lives. Oh, like live stream, like broadcasting on social media. The situation was out of control. The courier was able to discern their baron's figure standing out in the crowd in panic. Lua's eyes were lit with a fierce grin. Well, I can see her art, and she's the only one not freaking out, so it's this one right here. Shut up, I want every single one of you motherfuckers out of here, now. Leave. Was that dominate or presence? Little quick on that transition. They could at least touch the bottom. Ooh. The map opened up. What the fuck here? He acted here. It's not really an exclusive establishment. He can, act wherever the fuck he wants. That's the chance we were looking for. We gotta hurry. This place will be full of cops soon. Yeah, makes sense. Guys, now it's time. I know I've been pressuring you these last few nights, but we can't let this opportunity pass. The scene is fresh. He must have left something behind. Well, he left a corpse behind. Don't worry, Mom. Okay. That bastard isn't going to run away now. He made a big mistake doing this here tonight. I'm counting on you guys. I know you can do this. So she just dismisses the mom comment. I mean, it's kind of a thing they have going, but like, would she really go for it? Okay. Well, I mean, we don't know much about her yet, so we'll just leave that on the back burner for now. I know you can do this. I'll be around. None of us anarchs have contacts in the police, so all I can do is inform you when they turn the corner. We'll do this, Lua. Trust me. I'm already gonna call it. She's my healer, right? I always do, sweetheart. I'm leaving now. Do it, guys. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright, guys. Now it is our time to shine. You should really be, hustling a little more. Time is of the essence. My African American friend, I need someone to come with me to the second floor. I'm gonna check the cameras. Well, I don't want to do it. I want to go in the bathroom and check that corpse out. I'll go with you, dear. I know a little about security systems. I can help you. Thanks, love. Shango, come with me. Let's check the body. I have a problem with this because this is the reason why they're depressed. This is the reason why, they haven't slept the last couple of nights. This is the reason why they're pretending to drink. and they're just being like really clinical and casual about it, right? Like, oh, I need someone to come with me and check the cameras. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Like really positive and upbeat, optimistic. Wouldn't they be like a little more excited? I don't know. Let's go, teacher. Stop calling her teacher, man. It's kind of creepy. You two guys go upstairs. We'll catch up with you later. Controls, interactions, Z, open character menu cancelled, standard controls. I mean, yeah, I kind of already figured that out. So, okay, so dash is always on, I guess. If there is no like function for me, if there's no point in me dashing, just take it out. There's a very simple plugin. One plugin command at the start of your game and take it out, or enable it forever. The problem is, since I've developed in RPG Maker and since I've played RPG Maker games, I know that if I do this, I shift between dash and non-dash. So yeah, just take it out. And again, I would prefer to use WASD. Ooh, parallax, nice. Okay, any interactions? Okay, so this I can respect you for. Parallax mapping is a pain in the ass. So, I mean, I didn't even try it because I was just like, oh, that's tedious as hell. Okay, so there's nothing here. Um, I would leave the dash off. It's not really immersing me into the world. Let's check out the corpse. Love your sprites though, like your portraits. These are really cool. The same method. Bite marks on the neck. He slashed her with claws on her chest. Gangrel? Body seems empty of blood. Simish? Have you tasted her blood? Why would I do that? Yeah, human. A lot of fear and anger on her blood. I would say almost at this crazy level. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Again, not an expert. Jesus, what a horror show. Poor girl. Teacher, you good? Maybe he's trying to pronounce it in a different language to sound more charming. I'm sorry, it's just that this reminds me of that night. Yeah, because she got her family killed by the vampire. Bernard told me you think our target could be your sire. Are you sure? Probably not, but I feel so much anger inside me about that monster and this killer. Part of me wants them to be the same person so I can finish this at once. Don't worry, we'll catch both of them, I promise you. By the name on her uniform, she's called Alice. So she was an employee or just like a worker that came in for a drink? She looks young. Damn it, Emerald. Could have been my daughter. How long has it been since he saw his family last? Don't say that, Sebastian. I'll check her body to see if I can find anything else. What? Look, Shango, she has a gun with her. Is this normal? Of course not. Have you ever seen someone serving beer with a gun? What the fuck is happening here? So she was a waitress then. I'll check her pockets. So? I found a smartphone and a wallet. The smartphone is blocked by a numerical password. Let's take this to B. She's a tech one. What about the wallet? Okay, so this is good. They're talking about what they're gonna do. This feels natural. The other stuff, not so much. Who wants to check cameras with me? Oh, I'll go. All right, let's get it done. That doesn't, but sell me on it. But this does. Her ID and her credit cards say that her name is Julie Stumbridge. Pretty British name. I don't even know what country we're in. Wait a minute, she's armed and have a fake ID. Could it be? What? Fuck. We are so fucked, damn it. Look at her, Emerald. She's a cop. Okay. Shit just got real, I guess. Oh no, shit. Do you know what this means? A cop was killed by a vampire here. If she was on this nightclub like that, she was probably hunting someone. Tracking someone. Sounds better. Now this has reached another level. What should we do? We gotta warn the others now. I'll take the wallet and the smartphone with me. Luckily, we are always dashing by default, so we'll get there really fast. Take the gun too for the newbie. I know she doesn't like it, but by the looks of it, we'll need to defend ourselves soon. Sure. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm taking control of the other two guys. What a strange place to put a mirror. It reflects who is going up the stairs. Bizarre. Okay, I thought you had been in this club before. Even more because of this camera filming the mirror instead of the stairs. It's like a fake door. Oh, okay. I don't. No, please. We can't go down yet. We still have things to do here. The others will be all right. Let's do our part. Okay, so that's the stairs down. Again, zoom ins would let me know, where I am, what I'm doing, right? So, okay, we gotta get to the cameras. This is locked. Key card. It seems that this device is where we need to use the key card to open the door. Let's find it. So this is the device. Yeah. Cool. Let's find it. Again, not a. This is what's been keeping them down for nights on end. Not sure she would be like that happy about it. This is fucking weird. Like here I can walk fine, and then there's this invisible block here, and also here. I mean, if you could fix these, why aren't these the same way? Maybe you ran out of time. I don't know. Okay, one blood vial was found. Healing item, I suppose. Blood vial. 1 point of blood. Okay. I have weapons. I got a gun. That's the gun I'm taking to the other girl. No armor. And we got the smartphone from the girl and the wallet from the girl. Okay. Disciplines. Are they learned yet? Maneuvers. Huh, what's the difference? Okay, so she has auspex. So I'm guessing these are like her basic skills, and then these are her spec-specific skills. But everything is grayed out. I mean, because it's usable in combat, probably. Okay, this guy's celerity. Okay, it tells you the clan here. So yeah, she's a Salubri, he's a Ravnos. Celerity and Obfuscate. Check one thing. Okay, Auspex and Fortitude. There we go. That's what was bugging me. Obfuscate, Celerity, Presence. Okay, so he is. You become invisible. They try to attack you. The user can create simple illusions that can confuse. Okay, so we got a confuse. We got a stealth. Got counter. We got. Okay, like a healing debuff, I guess. And we got charm a target during combat. Effective. Okay, so cost. This is free. Okay, all of these are free except for these ones up here. Blood surge increases strength, dexterity, so that's a buff. That's a heal, I think. Hey. We have the same elemental elements for magic. You have supernatural in your game, I have supernatural in mine. Based on the character's raw strength. -2 for the cold shot attack penalty. I don't know what that is yet. I'm hoping you explain all this later, because I'm familiar with it because I play a lot of RPGs. But yeah, some people may be clueless, and this may be an overload of information. Um, uh, Control yourself and clear your mind, reducing your frenzy. Okay, so frenzy is a bar. So you turn. I'm guessing you turn TP into frenzy. That's actually pretty creative. We'll see how that plays. I wanna get into a battle because we've seen pretty much what the text is gonna be like. Some good moments, some bad moments. A lot of typos, a lot of grammar mistakes. Again, we're not gonna criticize you anymore for that. So I just want to see the other aspect of the game, the RPG stuff, and then we can probably stop right there unless um, we find like a reason to keep going. Also I would like little help tooltips that motivate me. Right now I'm just thinking about like solving the mystery for me at least. I'm not a very story oriented player. I mean, I like story, but not to the extent that I would let a game or I would let a story carry a game. So I need like little gameplay, updates. I need like I'm entering here and I need a little window. Well, not that. God damn it. I enter this scene and I need a little window that says, "Oh, by the way, you can do this in combat now." And then I get the key card or I get this blood vial here, and oh, by the way, these are healing items. They are used in this way and this other way. Something that tells me that your game has more mechanics, rather than me having to go to the menu and look at it. Because yeah, I mean, I see all this and I understand it for the most part, but I'm not getting excited. You're not really making me excited, and I think little tutorials or little tooltips could help with that. I think that falls under accessibility, so you can probably still put it in if you want. Um, uh, okay, so you did stuff with the Banes, and there's no compulsion. Maybe when we fill our frenzy bar, there's a compulsion, and then this, I'm guessing, attack, defense, magic attack, magic defense, speed, and luck. Right? Blood potency 1. She has 5 blood points. Pretty similar layout to my game. This worries me a little bit because well, when I tested mine, the system was having a lot of problems handling small numbers. So for example, after calculating attack, defense, all of that, if the number was below 1, the game would lag a lot. So I guess we'll see if that happens in yours. We can level up. Okay. Weaknesses. No, no, no. Weaknesses. Okay, so those are your elements. Piercing, impact, gunshot. So like, I'm guessing like a baseball bat, like a stake, gun, and then vampiric disciplines, and then this is like fire. Right. So as explained before, she's not very good with these three right here. Um, it's over here actually. Okay. And then her bio. Again, we read the ones on the website or the game page, and yeah, it's the same ones, so we don't need to take a look at that. Um, all right. So they are in the game. So I guess my bad for saying they weren't. But maybe you can let me know that they are in the game. Again, information is power. Cutscene. There's blood here too. Oh, there's another dead person here. What a mess. Yeah, it's killed so many people already. If only we had. Don't do this to yourself, B. It is not our fault. I know. Check the computers. I'll see what I can find. Okay. The woman had her chest smashed by something brutal. Looks like she was trying to reach the phone. There's a 9mm on the body. Yeah, I'll take the gun. Maybe a little pop-up that lets me know that I grabbed the gun. I mean, I know I did, but... Open from the belly to the neck. The entrails reeks, but the blood? He has nothing on his body. What a shame. Okay, so that's what I need to check. Okay. Alright. These tiles above, above where I am right now, you can probably make them passable because my character, the top half of my character is going to go over the urinals here, and that's gonna look good. There's no reason for it not to be that way. Wondering what tile set this is. Okay, let's just check the. Oh, there's a chest there. Hopefully, I don't get pulled out of here. Found it. Cool. I'll return to the newbie to see if she got anything on our guy. Let's see. Chest. Dollars. Okay, so we're in America. Bitte drink was found. Okay. What's the difference? One of them heals me and the other one gives me mana points? Maybe. Alright. Let's get to the combat. I want some combat. Again, not a text-based or visual novel guy, so this is not gonna sell me until I see the combat. No. Okay, am I stupid? She's in my party, right? Oh, she's not in my party? Oh, she was check. Okay, I am stupid. Oh, she looks like a chair. I thought she was a chair. So found the key card. She's not even acknowledging me. She's just, staring into the computer and not even talking to me. I'm a bit out of luck here. It looks like he deleted the footage. Smartass. Not so much. He was in a hurry. So all he did was erase it locally. The safety copy is still intact. All I have to do is access the server and copy it to my pen drive. Give me a sec. Nice. I know a little bit about this type of system. Let me help you. There was a weird flicker there. Guys, did you got anything? The situation has changed a lot. I got the footage and deleted every trace of our presence. Also, the cameras are off now. Well, what happened? Nice work, B. I knew you could handle it. But now the victim, I'm sure that she was a cop or an agent. I mean, you're not shocked that there's like 2 other bodies here? That's kind of weird. Maybe you're gonna ask about that? Fuck. Now they'll get their torches and forks. The city will burn. Because of this assassin, the Inquisition was already giving us a lot of trouble. Now that we got one of them. Okay, so this is good 5th edition stuff. We acknowledge that we were being hunted down by mortals. Well, it wasn't us. They don't care, teacher. Stop calling her that. For them, there is no Camarilla, no Anarch, no Tremere or Gangrel. For them, we are all monsters. What could you call her if not teacher? Like, what would be a cute nickname that isn't creepy like this? Like they have a BDSM relationship or something. Maybe they do. I don't know. I mean, this guy is still very much in love with his wife, right? Or is that the other guy? I think that I'm sorry, that's the other guy. I'm stupid. I don't know. Even something like books would be better for me. Like, hey books, what's up? This just sounds a little weird. There is no Camarilla, no Anarch, no Tremere or Gangrel. For them, we're all monsters. Very true. People like our killer are not helping with this reputation. Okay. B, I got this for you. It is a victim's smartphone. Maybe we can discover anything with it. Yeah, she's the technology expert, so she needs help from this guy because he's the burglar kind, right? I guess that makes sense. Maybe. Nice, that's a win for us. Let us head back to our haven. My equipment will crack this with no time. It's Lua. She says, tiger's near you. Get out. The fuck is a tiger? We need to run now. They will be on the first floor soon. I saw some windows on the deposit. We can jump to... No, don't jump. I want to fight. It is not that high. Let's move. Please let me fight. Okay, so tigers are like Inquisition agents. We're in. Let's begin the purge with our 4 top men. This is how we're gonna do it, guys. We didn't set up like a breach. No one is guarding, like no one's scouting the other rooms. That there could be, fuckers over here that are just gonna blow us to hell. We don't care. We just want to keep this formation. This is the optimal strategic formation that we were taught about in the military SWAT school. It looks kind of silly. I'm sorry. We're in. Let's begin the purge. Repeat. Shoot to kill. Let's move. It would look cooler if they, as they enter, this wouldn't take long. They just get in position. Like some face up, some face to the left. That would look a little better. Okay, let's equip our bitches here with, we got 2 guns. So, I don't want to be, who's the, okay. Let's see. Strength 4, stamina 4, and if I equip the gun, it gives me 3 strength. That's nearly double. I don't know if that's too much for early game. Okay, so let's say this guy is a Tremere Ravnos. Okay, so these guys are physical or melee. This is gonna be our healer. They don't need guns. We'll give it to this guy, even though he's a caster. It looks like he's a caster, and we'll give the other one to this girl. Even though she's a gangrel, so she's probably better for melee. Alright. Let's save. Is this MV? Or not, I'm sorry, is this MZ? Because everything's pretty fluid. Black bodies, neutralize targets. Okay, well this is better. This actually looks like a formation. We need to go now. No, I want to fight. Yeah, go fuck him up. Oh. Did any of you got shot? Me and Emerald got some, but I've already healed us. That's convenient. That was fast. We need to get out now, Bernard. Open the windows. Bernard? Oh, did he get fucked up? Yeah, Bernard, why don't you run like you did back in New Horizons? He's just like spacing out. Sorry, my bird's waking up. You abandoned your comrades. You left the fight now. You were a coward, and you killed me and drank my soul. Will you do the same now? So, did he actually... Yeah, because this is the guy with the wife, right? Yeah. Did he actually kill his wife, or is he hallucinating about it? Maybe that's a question the developer wanted to keep open. For a second, Bernard really thought of using his powers to disappear and leave the coterie behind. Really? I guess he doesn't deal with stress that well. But then he looked at the newbie's face and felt her fears, so he grabbed his knife from his boot. Okay, but I won't. Alright, anime moment right here. Just a little internal speech. And then at the end we're like, no, for my friends. And, for Earth and all this stuff, I will not do it. Fuck it, it's too late. Come and get me, fuckers. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright. Okay. Alright. So this is this a plugin where you get like full bodies and then you can like dress them up? Because that's what I'm guessing. Because otherwise, like if you took the time to do this in Photoshop, right, or GIMP or whatever, then you probably would have done it in the pose, so to show that they're shooting. So this is a plugin, right? This is you get your mannequins and you dress them up the way you want. I guess you could consider it an engine limitation, but kind of looks like a fashion show. Especially with that music. We got Bernard here with the Salvatore leather jacket, 1999, and then he's got his You know, it's air sneakers over here. I don't know. Looks a bit weird, but let's get to it. We'll check the combat, and then if we don't see like anything, you know, maybe we get to level up and see what happens then. Oh, why am I fucked up? Because I got shot? That sucks. Okay, so disciplines. Okay, so now I get access to all of these. I didn't learn them, so you're just dumping all this information on me at the same time. I don't know if you want to do that. The little icons are cool. I'm glad you took the time to do those. Because I didn't. I had to work with the default ones, and that sucked. So let's go invisible. Maybe an animation to let me know that I did it. Okay, she can heal, right? Cleanses effects. Golden light reduces frenzy tracker. I don't need that yet. Cleanse, taking them out of torpors. Okay, so this is a res. Strengthen your intelligence and result to make your mind more resilient, increasing your healing. Okay, so this is what I want to use. Okay, so this one. Oh, this is. Oh, I'm stupid. This is my ATB. So this is like my Chrono Trigger. Oh Jesus, they hurt. Okay, so yeah, this is like my timer for when my attacks are ready, and then these are my stats. I don't know if you can flip them. I would like this to be over here, and this to be over here. So let's see how the ATB plays out. Okay, quiet please, thank you. Supernatural damage. Well, this ought to fuck him up, right? And then you. Okay, so this is like Berserk. We'll put it on that guy. Yeah, fucked him up. Again, I don't know how it's gonna go later with the battle processing. If you're using MZ, maybe that's not an issue anymore. Jesus. Maybe cut the number of dudes by 1. Because, yeah, and she's dead, but she's still standing up. It's kind of misleading. Shit, at this point, just like flip her on her side. Oh, she turned black and white, but she already kind of wore those colors, so it's not really that clear. Okay, can I see? Fight, run, no. Attack, disciplines, maneuvers. Okay, I would like to see what my little buffs do. There's several things you can do here. You can download a status plugin where, you know, there's a screen here that lets you see status and check the effects that you have on, or you could buy the mouse over thing where, you know, if I mouse over here, it would tell me what this state does. Obviously you would need to put in descriptions for each one of those, but I think it's worth it. Right now I'm getting no input on what is happening. I know I'm in stealth. I'm assuming, or I'm hoping that powers up my next melee attack or something cool. I think this guy is confused and this guy is about to shoot me or something. So yeah, I need more information is what I'm saying. Okay, so that guy's already. Okay, well, we're not fighting vampires. Yeah, if this is a tutorial fight, we just need to, you know, to try to. Okay, so that was an animation. That's cool. Okay. Close one blood. Blood search. Okay. Well, again, this doesn't look like a long fight, so I don't want to buff up. I want to damage them. Okay. You can also, even with the default engine, you can color code these stats. So Power common to the Bahari vines and root to gain life to restrain an enemy. This power will cause damage to the enemies. Red. While the plant grapples them, reducing their yellow and causing 1 point of damage per turn. Cost 1 purple. I don't know. It would make it read a little better because right now I'm kind of overwhelmed with information here. I want information, here as well. You can force an enemy to stay put for 1 turn. No, I need to kill them. So we're just gonna do this again. Get rid of that guy. Okay, he's already countering. So we're just gonna auto attack this guy. Okay, so that guy's gonna get fucked. Good. Missed. Legend. Where's my counter? Okay. I'm countering with a gun. What the fuck? Okay, he attacked himself. Also, okay, so I guess the gun only modifies my auto attack. So I don't have like actual skills with the gun, just if I'm carrying a gun, it does that animation. Let's check. He's trying to fuck me up. Okay, so if I have a gun, it just changes my default animation. Bernard's Cody won $200 stolen. It's not really stolen if they're dead, right? That was close, damn. Yeah, we fought at the supermarket looking thing and we won. We need to get out. The shots may have attracted more. Let's get out of here. Are you okay? What happened? The shooting attracted a lot of attention. Most people around here run away. There are reinforcements coming for sure. So where the fuck were you? I mean, you're the leader, so I guess you have to protect yourself, sure. But I guess we could have used the help. We did lose one of our members. It's whatever. Are you okay? What happened? The shooting attracted a lot of attention. Most people around here run away. There are reinforcements coming for sure. We got some clues, but we gotta move now. Let's talk on our haven, not heaven. Nice. My car is around here. Let's go. That's convenient. Can I explore the city? No? Oh, see, this is beautiful. More of this. Okay. So, okay, let's save. We finished the scene number 1. I don't know how many scenes there are, but I don't think we're even done with the first act, from a narrative standpoint. So I'm guessing like 4 or 5 scenes. There's level ups, but there's no clear, answer as to what those levels are going to give me. We're going to stop right here. So let me just save my game in case I decide to revisit later. Okay. Wait, did I fuck up? Why am I alone? Okay, whatever. Yeah, looks like there's a lot of gameplay, meaning, lengthwise. So I guess we can talk about the feedback now, just to wrap up. Art, really cool. This little map thing that you have going over here, really cool. It's kind of a shame that I didn't get to see it the first time. Just give me some time to take to look at what you did and take it all in. I want to appreciate what you did. So just slow down the automatic dialogue and automatic pictures a little bit so I can take a look at it. This art looks pretty good. 4 conversations, not in battle. Shit, I even think the default fighters would look better than these guys do in battle. Again, they look great for conversations, like really good. But in battle, they look like they're posing for a like a fashion parade. Don't like it. What else? Well, we already talked about the spell checking. You can take care of that. We got the combat. It's classic RPG. There's a lot of stats. I need more tutorials. Okay. I need you to tell me what frenzy does. I need you to tell me what my stats do. I need you to tell me if there's an advantage to guns or to weapons other than just increasing my stats. And you're also giving me all these powers at once. And you've made it clear that these are the characters that I'm going to be playing as. So they're not gonna reset or anything. Uh, they're just gonna keep getting more stuff. So, maybe balance that first encounter a little bit, make it less, difficult, and give me one skill per dude, right? So give me one skill per character, one healing skill, one melee skill, one magic skill, and one crowd control skill like confuse, paralyze, etc. So I can learn my skills in order and I'm not overloaded with information. By the time I get to the last scene, I will already know what all the skills do. Yeah, you don't have to hold my hand there. But here at the start, I'm just opening your game. I'm checking your combat system and everything. I need to know what's happening. And the best way to do that is just limit the stuff that I can do first. And that also gives me the incentive to keep going and see what I can learn. Because, for example, the way you handle disciplines is cool, but when I look at them, it feels like I already have everything I want to have. So yeah, there's no incentive for me to keep going, and that's a big part. Give me tutorials so that I can say, oh, this works this way, so I'm gonna keep going and see how that affects the game. Give me information on the states or the debuffs, the buffs, debuffs that I have. Um the art on the with the default engine is fine. Try to zoom in or give me at least an indication of who's talking. I don't want to look at the whole scene like I'm looking at it from a stadium. So uh, there's a map zoom plugin by, I don't remember the name of the guy, but it's pretty easy to set up. You just have two commands: one to zoom in, one to zoom out, then another one to center on your character. um, Maybe not for this one, maybe for the next one, because that could be considered an additional feature. I don't know. The rules are pretty cloudy on that, so use your best judgment, I guess. But yeah, um, really glad this genre is being tackled by someone besides me. The story was cool. Kind of hard to evaluate it with all the typos and grammar mistakes, but I got the idea of things. I like that one of my guys is tormented by the visions of his past or whatever. I'm not sure having him try to leave his comrades at the start of the game is making me like him, so that's a problem. But yeah, overall the narrative was okay. Um, Maybe for someone that doesn't know what vampires are, it could be a little too much, but that's not for me to say. Anyways, yeah, get working on those things. Hopefully you can post an update with some fixes and yeah. um to everyone else, just thank you for watching. We're gonna stop right here and yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.